everyone. We are at DragCon Day 3 with the first interview of the day of the morning. It's super early, but I'm here with one of my favorite queens. How are you?
Hi, my love. It's me, Shuga Cain. Hi, kids.
How are you doing today?
Today's amazing. It's the third day and the last day. I'm a little sad, and I'm surprisingly very energized. I woke up early. I'm ready to go, so I'm ready for the day.
Props to you because I could never. I like get cranky if I'm on 7 hours of sleep. I think you guys get about 3 on average.
If that, yeah. Last night I had some costumes to kind of rearrange and some things to do. I'm performing tonight for Battle of the Runway, so we had last minute rehearsals, and so I did only get a few hours, but you know, I'm good now. Talk to me at the end of the day.
Yes, I love that. I love that. And you know, drag queens, like we just said, you guys are constantly going, and you're running on adrenaline basically all the time. Like DragCon is 3 days out of the year when you're just completely running on adrenaline. How do you make sure though to take care of yourself, to take that step back?
Well, I have my lovely, amazing team that's here. They make sure that I'm drinking water, that I am eating, that, you know, I take a little sip of tequila here and there, and I have a little piece of candy. So, you know, they're taking really good care of me.
Yes, and your booth is my favorite, I must say. Like, when I was little, this is like what I envisioned for like my 5th birthday party. I'm not kidding. Like, I wanted this theme, but then my parents are like, no, you have to do something with your twin brother. So we agreed on a dragon tails cake and a petting zoo.
Oh, I love that. Hey, what kind of pets did you have for your petting zoo?
It was actually, no, it wasn't a petting zoo, it was a reptile zoo. We had like the long, like yellow snakes that like don't bite, so it was cool.
That's amazing. I would have been terrified.
They don't bite though, so it was good. It was super, super fun. Very fun.
I'm glad that you love this booth. You know, I'm a baker and I'm inspired by candy and sweets, and so we made this little menu. It's got titles of cakes actually that have to do with things that happen on this season. Yes. So the Coochie Coochie from my Charo impersonation, the cheese frightening carrot cake when I was Hillary in the Trump thing. We were talking about cheese frightening. It's so cute. So it's fun.
Yeah, my mom loved your Donald Trump spoof. She watches the show now this season. You're one of her favorites. Super, super cool.
I love it.
And you know, it's fascinating. You have a very wide array of an audience. Like Trixie, for example, her audience is totally teenage girls, but I've noticed like there's nothing wrong with it, but you literally are catering to everyone here. Is it like cool to see like the striking differences between a 5-year-old and then like a grandma like wanting to meet you?
Absolutely. That has been like so amazing because I never know who's going to come through because we're enclosed here. And sometimes it's like a little like 5-year-old kid, you know, and they're so adorable. And, you know, I love that like everyone loves Shuga. I mean, you know, I just am trying to be positive and spread love, and so I love to see that it's, you know, everyone. So
thank you for wanting to cater to everyone, especially because drag has become so mainstream, which I'm so happy about. However, with it becoming mainstream, there's a lot of misconceptions that are also being spread around, inevitably. A lot of people might think that drag queens want to permanently transition. We do know that is sometimes the case, not always. Are there any other like misconceptions or anything you want to like say to maybe clear the air for like, especially the fans here who can only watch Drag Race and come to this, can't come to the bar?
I mean, there's a lot. You know, we look gorgeous. We're talented. It looks easy. It is absolutely the most difficult thing I have ever done in my life. It is not quick. It takes a long time. We're in a pain a lot of the times. But so it looks easy, but it's very, very difficult. So I want to clear that air.
Thank you. I mean, it's fun, but it is a job, and I think we only see the glitz and glamour.
It really is a job. I think a lot of people, especially a lot of my friends, think, you know, oh, this is so fun and it's glamorous and it's a lot of fun, but like we're working a lot, you know, and so like we're having a great time when we're doing that, but like at the end of the day, it is work. So sometimes I think people see the girls coming in, doing their thing and leaving, and I hope that they understand that, like, you know, it is a full day. We may be here at 9 o'clock, but we have been preparing for some of us 2 to 3 hours beforehand. before getting here at 9, and then we're here all day, and then we still have to go home and like take everything off. So don't get too mad if you see some girls leaving or taking breaks. You know, they need it, and we need it. So
it's very necessary. You got to take care of yourself, and this type of work demands that you take those breaks and take care of your body and all that.
I mean, 'cause it's fun. I have a good time too, so I like to hang out.
Yeah, and I have to ask, I am very into how people become spokespeople for different cultures. For example, RuPaul is like at the forefront of the drag queen culture. You, as we saw on the show, have been awesome at kind of being a spokesperson for the Latino community. What made you decide to kind of make sure that basically everything you do in your day-to-day life in drag has that Latina flair?
Well, I would definitely say that hopefully I'm not a spokesperson. That's a lot of people to speak up for.
I should clarify, one of many spokespeople. I didn't know the word. I just graduated. Exactly. Okay, you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. I think it was just one of these things as growing up, being a Latino kid in a community that wasn't predominantly Latino. So growing up, I was, I was trying to kind of mask it and like not really, I wasn't as proud of where I came from. And as I got older, I realized the importance of, loving where you come from and representing yourself. And so when I was on Drag Race, I was like, you know what, like this is really my opportunity to really showcase where I come from, because I'm very, very, very proud. So that was a huge thing for me. And now it's just a part of who I am. It's not, I don't necessarily, you do make a conscious effort, to put that to the forefront, but I think now it's just something that I just love, and I want to show my culture, and I love every aspect of it. So I'm glad that I did it on Drag Race, and I will be continuing to do it in the future, because, it's just my everyday.
Yes. Well, thank you for having a great everyday and for using your visibility as a form of activism. It's really, really important and powerful. Thank you for your interview. This was amazing. I'm so glad we got to do this.
I had so much fun. Thank you so much for visiting, and I hope you kids enjoyed it. And if you didn't catch me here, catch me at New York City. I'll be in DragCon there, and that'll be a whole new thing. But you cannot leave without some candy.
Thank you so much. I'm going to pretend like I didn't take a few out there, too. Sorry.
I would have done the same, too.
Okay, this is my favorite candy, too. So
Yay.
It really is. Great choice, great choice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.